The Kickoff Breakfast Show.
Welcome back to the Kickoff Sports Breakfast Show on Beach FM, and let's talk basketball now, and let's welcome back from the National Basketball League, it's Justin Nelson. G'day, Justin.
Hey, very good morning. Thanks for having me.
How are you doing the last few weeks? Must be busy for you guys.
Haven't slept. I'll be very honest with you. Haven't slept. It's been a massive few weeks for basketball. This entire Cells NBL draft has just captured the imagination of everybody, and it's quite incredible. The coverage and just the huge anticipation that's building up towards next Thursday night's draft is a lot of fun to be a part of.
Outstanding. Now, of course, that draft opened. What was it? A couple of weeks ago now. How many registrations have you had?
Last night we finished up with around about 500. We've sort of weeded a few out. You know, few Americans that no matter how many times you tell them they can't fly into the country, they're still trying to get on planes and get out of there.
Wow.
So we'll be down to around about 425 thereabouts that will be in the draft pool to get things started. Maybe a little bit more than that, actually. But it's a lot of names. It's a lot of basketballers for the coaches to work through, and they're busy doing that at the moment.
Yeah, I saw the one email that said there was already 11 players that had represented the Tall Blacks had put their name in the hat.
Well, as of yesterday afternoon, that number had jumped to 18 current and former Tall Blacks. So there's some very good talent available in the draft on Thursday night, and a lot of young guys. I think people are going to be, quite amazed when they see the talent of the young blokes coming through. It is extremely high. New Zealand has a wealth of basketball talent emerging, not only in the men's league, but we've some fantastic women on the way up through the ranks as well. So it's an exciting time for New Zealand basketball, and we're just really pleased that we're going to be able to showcase this for 6 weeks, 5 nights a week, all through our great partners at Sky Sports. It's going to be an exciting time up in Auckland. Yeah,
not just Sky Sports. You've landed a deal to broadcast all over the world, haven't you?
Yeah, we're doing a lot of things offshore. We've got a pay-per-view platform. We're also talking to some international broadcasters in different countries right now, which is exciting. We're hoping to land a couple of those before tip-off. And, for New Zealand basketball, for these players, for them to be seen worldwide, I've got no doubt that it's going to help some of these guys get future contracts overseas in their basketball career. And, through all the doom and gloom and the time that we've been in the last 6 to 8 weeks, I'm just glad that we've got something good coming out of it for our players. And look, hopefully, we can do something with the Cells NBL, later in the year for our women as well. I'd love to see them out on court.
Yeah, here. Hey, when we're talking about sport at the moment, there's a lot of things going into place in regards to safety, contact, etc. But I think, mate, you've done pretty stellar job to getting in partner with Sky City to house all these players over that time.
Yeah, we're thrilled. We've got a lot of good partners that have jumped on board. We're certainly open to more. So, if there's anybody out there that wants to be a part of this, get in contact with us. We'd love to have you as a part of the family. But Sky City have partnered with us. We'll have probably about 120 people staying there for the best part of 44 about 44 days. So it's going to be a big road trip for a lot of us. It's going to be some time away from home. But again, I think we're in a period of time that we'll look back on what we did in 2020 in future years, and the way that the players and coaches and the teams have reacted to this, and our officials and referees and everyone who's involved. Everybody's giving everything they've got to keep the sport going, and importantly, to keep the league going. And I'm certainly thankful for the work that everybody's done in this.
Yes. Hey, what to next? When do registrations close, and will we see a televised draft, or is it just names on a list?
Good question. So registrations officially closed last night, so they're done. If you didn't get in, sorry about that. We hope to see you in the future. The pre-selection window for teams has opened up this morning. That goes for the next 4 days. And effectively, there's 4 criteria that teams can pre-select a player. and if that pre-selection is successful, those players will be announced on draft night along with live draft picks through the night. There will be broadcast coverage of the draft, which, I mean, who would ever have thought in our wildest dreams that we would be talking about a live basketball draft on national television? It is just, it's out of this world to even think that that's what we're heading into next week. But next Thursday, through our great friends at Sky Sport, there'll be a live broadcast of the Cells NBL draft. We'll have all the details, times, where you can see it very, very soon. So, keep checking for that. And it's going to be a big night. I know all the teams are having draft parties. They're getting people together, back in their own regions, their own cities, and everyone's right behind the spirit of what we're doing. It's unique, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
I know there's a lot of players out there that have put their name in a certain draft in the NBA over the years and have their undrafted next to them. So they're going to have, a lot of them are going to have a draft number and a round next to them, and it's going to be the Cells NBL. Awesome stuff.
Well, I was saying to somebody yesterday that in my role as GM of the league, I feel like I've been dealing with 7 NBA GMs the last few weeks. The strategy and the phone calls and the possibilities and the mock drafts and the phone calls between teams talking about possible trades. Because don't forget, after the draft, we've got a 3-day trade window. So it's really different, and everyone's embraced what it's all about. We know it's different. I think we've spelled it out, loud and clear that we had to change and do something different in order to keep the league alive. We've done that. We're running on a shoestring budget. To think what we've put together with the finances and the opportunities that we've got available to us, it's quite unbelievable that we're nearly there.
You are nearly there, my friend, and thank you so much for joining us over the last couple of months to update us all on the journey that you're going through, and the sport itself. So you've done us proud, mate. May it continue, and you're almost there.
I appreciate all the support as always. Have a great day.